Hi there, it's Connie-Rae. Thank you for joining me at stampityourselfaustralia.com. Today's craft share is this lovely card that I have used the Delightful Daisy Designer Series paper and our Foil Frenzy Designer Series specialty paper. This is a thicker kind of cardstock, but it's done in foil and it's got some beautiful blingy bits. So I thought, So I put the two of them together, and this is what I came up with. It's a lovely little card, and I'll show you how to make it. So first of all, you're going to need black or white. I'm actually going to do black, the demonstration in black, because I actually love black. That's my favourite colour. And I thought, I'm going to try this on black and see how it looks. So yeah, we'll see how it goes on black. You can use black or white, it doesn't really matter. So you will need obviously your basic card, which is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Your matte cardstock, which is 5 1/4 by 4. And then you'll need a piece of designer series paper out of the Delightful Daisy selection, whatever colour you choose. I chose this one. There's so many, it's really hard. This is the colour on the back, which is really lovely, that I prefer this one. Now this is going to marry up with your matte size. So what you're going to be doing is cutting the designer series paper at 5 1/4 by 3. And then the specialty designer series paper, out of alignment there, is going to be cut at, let me see, what was my dimension? That 5 1/4 in length and 1 inch in width. And we're going to just be sticking it on the top of the mat, the first mat. You also need a length of ribbon. I have used the sheer ribbon. It's actually really lovely. It's only 1/8 of an inch in width, and I really like it because I do have a lot of trouble with ribbon. I find that I can't tie bows very well, and I find it's just this is old olive, and I got it for my Christmas stuff. But I really like it because it's just really fine, and it just fits perfectly where I want it to go on my card, just to have that nice finish on it. So, and this is the reel of it here, and this is called the sheer ribbon, 1/8 of an inch. And you just need probably about 6 inches in length to do this particular card. So it's not hard to do now that you've got all the details. And I've also gone ahead and I have embossed my sentiment already, just so I don't take up too much time on the video per se. And I have used, what stamp set did I use? Yes, I used the Your Delightful Hostess stamp set, and I have used PS So Glad, can't get in there without getting any reflection. Okay, PS So Glad We're Friends, which is this one up here. So this is the Hostess set, You're Delightful. So you can qualify to get this set. These are limited. You can't get these any other way other than qualification of a certain amount of spending per se, which isn't hard these days, is it? So yes, I've already gone and I've embossed it, and I've embossed it in white, and I've used Versamark to do that. So I've already gone ahead and done that. So I'll show you how to put the card together, which is really straightforward. It's not really complex at all. It's really, again, it's always the design that's the hardest, isn't it, to come up with. So I'm just going to use my, what do we call it? Snail. Yeah, I'm thinking, what is the name of this thing? Okay. Just enough snail to hold it down. Shouldn't need too much. And you're just going to put it onto that mat that you've cut out. So it's just going to cover the whole front of the mat. Just like that. Actually, I was playing around with it before when I was getting ready to film, and I kind of liked that finish as well, and I thought, ooh, that's nice. But anyway, I wanted to just see how this came up on black. So yeah, anyway, maybe this is another card for another day. This is the foiled frenzy strip that's going to go on the bottom, and this is gorgeous, this stuff. It really is lovely to look at. Just going to put a little bit more on the corners there, just to make sure that it's going to stay where it's put. So it's just basically covering the mat, which is really easy to do. Okay, and then I've just put the ribbon on, and all I've used is my score and tape. So I've just basically broken a bit off my score and tape, and I've turned it over. What you do is you just put your ribbon down, because we're not going to try and glue it all the way across, because that will just be ridiculous. So we only need to hold it in place. So we just go over and we'll just pop a little bit of tape to hold down the ribbon, just like that. And we're just going to feed it across that trim there, like that. Making sure that it's nice and firm. And again, just popping some tear and tape down. Did I say score and tape before? I probably did. Something strange. Okay, and there we go. You've got your basic card ready to go. Now, notice that I haven't cut you. No, that's fine. All right, so then I placed some dimensionals. I think I will pop on my sentiment with the mini dimensionals, and I will put my sorry, I keep going out of focus. I need to probably bring that back a bit. There we go. With my mini dimensionals, I will put on my sentiment. I love the mini dimensionals because they're so good for these kind of this width. Actually, I might put another one in the middle. And you get so many of them. Okay, ooh. So we'll just pop that in the middle for our sentiment before I pop it onto the card. Let me see, probably just placing it in the middle somewhere, about there, I would say. Looks good. Yep, hopefully that's straight. Doesn't look straight on that angle, but it is straight on that angle. And then we will just pop some dimensionals on the back of the card to place onto the mat. So we use the large dimensionals for the mat, just to hold it in place. Can't get the backing off now. Got no nails. Okay, and so therefore we are going to just pop this onto our card. And our card is going to, even though if the dimensions are 11 by 4 1/4 scored at 5 1/2, you're going to be opening it on the opposite. Rather than standing up, you're going to be opening on the side, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. I'll just line up my card, hopefully. Yep, that looks pretty good. And I actually like the black as well. So, because black is my favourite colour. It does make colour pop, I have to say. I don't know, black or the white. But you know what? At the end of the day, you can make it whichever way you like. So there's the white one, and there's the black one. I like the black one. And of course, this is running a little bit differently to this one. So this one's going along, this one's going up. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, normally this card normally when you make a card that's 11 by 4 1/4 scored at 5 1/2, it stands up. Or the beauty of it is it can stand on the side, which is what these two cards are doing. So same dimensions, just a different angle. But either way, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm not sure now. I'm pretty sure I like the black one better. Well, oh, and I haven't put on my little look, almost finished, almost. On here, I just put on a couple of our faceted gems, as they say. I use the gold ones because they really match the gold in the actual colour of the paper. So they looked quite nice as well. There we go. Our faceted gems are on there as well. So there you have it. Very easy card, not hard to do, and very pretty. A nice birthday card, I'd say. definitely a nice birthday card, but or a friendship card, whichever takes your fancy. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by. Very easy, quick tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I do hope you go on and make some. If you need to purchase anything, you can do so from my store, which is stampityourselfaustralia.com, or in the description link below. How do they do it? They go like that, don't they? Below, I will have all the links to actually purchase these materials, so you can get straight to the links and it'll take you straight to the shop. So either way, easy to make. Can't wait to see some of your ideas, and hopefully I will be back soon with a new tutorial. Thanks for joining me, and bye for now.